It's a killer, it's extreme improv time. Listen up, man, we're gathering the van. It's getting out of hand. We got to say yes, and it's not a scam, it's not a scheme. We say yes, and then we always stay extreme. Buckle up, kids, get ready for the show. It's extreme improv, ready, let's go. You laugh so hard, you're getting indigestion. Stick your hands and give us a suggestion. We make stuff up on whatever you say. Cogs and monkeys ready to play. You have no shame, we're about to get mean. Always remember to always stay. Shut your face, you've not had enough. It's time to play, it's extreme improv. Shut your face, you've not had enough. It's time to play, it's extreme improv. We're bursting your bubble, we're making a scene. We're causing some trouble, always stay extreme. On stage and online, we're fooling around. We never stall a time, and we're making the sound. Show your face, you've not had enough. It's time to play, it's extreme improv. I said shut your face, you've not had enough. It's time to play, it's extreme improv.
Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Are we now live? Yes, we are now live. So hello everyone and welcome to the Extreme Improv Xstreamed World Championship semi-final rounds. This is the first one of 2025 and well, we have an exciting show ahead. We will find out who will be going into the grand finale. Now, audience, as always, make sure you smash that subscribe button on the Extreme Improv YouTube channel, or if you're watching on Twitch, click that follow. If you're watching on Facebook, click that like. You know the drill by this stage. Just follow us, share the show, tell people, because our performers tonight will need lots of suggestions and they will need your votes to get through to the finale round. But audience, first things first, give us some random words. Please suggest random words. You know what? By the end of this week, I'm going to be really good at fast typing. No typos tonight. So, now we're going to wait for those random words to come in. Let's meet tonight's performers. We still are perhaps going to get another one or two join us. But time zones, what can I say? Say hello to the people. Marty.
Hello, people. This is Marty, Atlanta, Georgia. Good to be here.
Well, it is good to see you here, but it is even better to see Tim. Say hello to the people.
Hello to the people. Boston, Massachusetts, and Rhode Island as well. Saying hi.
Hi. Now, someone we're going to say hi to is Deirdre. Say hello to the people.
Hey, people. It's Deirdre, OG from Ohio, out on the West Coast.
Okay, now someone who is not going to coast along on the laurels of everyone else is Bob. Say hello to the people.
Hello, everybody. I am certainly not on the coast. I'm in the mountains of Utah.
Not giving me much to work with on these segues, guys, but we will say ta, and we will thank Christy for being back here again.
Hi everyone, my name's Christy. I'm your local neighbourhood Australian, and boy are my arms tired.
That's something I can work with. Now, someone else whose arms are usually tired for reasons we won't get into on the show is Diz. Say hello to the people.
Hi everybody, it's me, Diz. I'm coming to you from Chattanooga area, Tennessee, a couple hours north of Marty, and many hours away from our Australian friend.
Yes.
So.
Do you know what? The fact that you hesitated on that Chattanooga, it almost makes me feel like this is an alibi that you're going to be using for some crime later. It's like, oh no, I said I was in Chattanooga. Everyone saw me with my blurred background.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes,
I'm
absolutely.
actually in Australia.
So, with this, we are going to get on with our opening game. So, let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So, we may have others join us, but we are going to start off, as we have been all week, with a verbatim scene. But as we have reached the semi-finals, we're going to throw in a few curveballs here and there, just to up the challenge for our performers. So, we're in this game of verbatim. Let's see what we've got here. Nice stash, Timmy, says JT in the comment section. Let's have a look. Typo, says Rob. Interesting. Now, we are going to go with the word Juggling in this game of verbatim. Now, the way it works is one of our performers will perform a 30-second dramatic Shakespearean monologue. Here's our first curveball. So, a 30-second dramatic Shakespearean monologue on the theme of juggling. I'm going to roll a virtual dice to see who's going to go first, and it will be Diz. Diz, you will have 30 seconds to perform a Shakespearean monologue on the theme of juggling, and your time starts now.
Is this a ball I see before me? Is this another ball I see before me? I shall twirl them and toss them twixt and yon and fro. Oh, if only I could get one behind my back, perhaps. Yes, and keep going and going. Like life, it never stops until once you drop all your balls at once, and you find that you are no more. My father betrayed me.
And that is time. That is time. Well done. Well done. Okay, thank you very much there, Diz. So now let's roll the dice and see who's going to go next. Next up will be Tim. Tim, you're going to have 30 seconds to attempt to recreate Diz's original performance. Take it away.
Is this a ball in my left hand that doth be a ball? Is this a ball doth in my right hand? And twixt between yarn and also rope, I shall juggle them in my hands. Can I juggle them behind me? Yes, I can. Wow, that's doth cool. Can I juggle them here? Oh, I'm juggling them very well. And by the way, my dad betrayed me.
And that is time. That is time. Thank you very much there, Tim. So let's roll a dice again and see who the third in this chain will be. And it is going to be Marty. Marty, so let's get you on Spotlight and you will have 30 seconds. And here you go.
Is this a ball I see before me? Is this yet another ball I see before me? Oh shit, I forgot to put on my underwear. To juggle or not to juggle? That is the question, whether 'tis nobler in the mind to toss one behind one's back or to juggle in front. I don't know. Is this the right way to do it, Horatio? Perhaps not. My father killed me. Or was it my brother?
And that is time. That is time. That is. Well, I'm not sure if he killed you or he killed the brother, but certainly something happened. Now we're going to take it full circle, audience. So in a moment we're going to come back to Diz. Diz, you'll have 30 seconds to attempt to recreate this dramatic Shakespearean monologue as performed by Marty, which recreated what Tim did. That was a recreation of you. Take it away.
Is this a ball I see before me? 'Tis another ball indeed, and so I toss them to and fro like life's many treasures and tragedies, catching them all at once and not at all at once. And, oh, Horatio! Yes, I am juggling, Horatio. You should try it sometime. It's much better than digging graves and talking to ghosts. You know it. Oh, one behind the back. Oh, and another one behind the back.
And that is time. That is time. Well done. Well done. Fantastic stuff. So now what we're going to do is we're going to say it's voting time for the first bonus point of the show. Who do you vote for? Who did the best recreation? Keeping in mind that Diz's original performance is not up for scrutiny. It is all about who did the best recreation. So put it into the comment section whether you're voting for Diz, whether you're voting for Marty, or if you are voting for Tim. So now we are going to do another one of these. So let's see who we're going to have start things off here. And it's going to be Christy. Christy, a 30-second Shakespearean monologue. Let's find out what it's going to be on the theme of. And let's see. It is going to be on the theme of the gym. The gym. So take it away.
Muscles, wherefore art thou? Thine not here nor there, but otherwise the elliptical will be my instrument for today. And oh, may I just say, oh, that buff guy over thine there, he is walking towards me. Oh my gosh. Oh, my Romeo, find me a balcony. Oh.
And that is time. That is time. Well done there, Christy. So, we're going to roll the dice, see who will go next. Next up will be Deirdre. Deirdre, you'll have 30 seconds to attempt to recreate Christie's original performance. And here you go.
Muscles, wherefore art thou? The elliptical be thine there. Ah, there be a buff man in thine sight. Mine sight. Sir, find me a balcony so we fine gents and ladies shall moosh together and then commit simultaneous death. I thank these guys for witnessing.
And that is time. Thank you very much there, Deirdre. Bob, it now comes down to you. Complete this chain. Well, no, it's not quite the end of the chain, but for the first time we'll see you on the show. Take it away.
Oh, Muscles, where art thou? Ah, for the elliptical shall be my chariot today. Eh? Oh, is that yon buff dude over there? For I shall make him mine, and we shall smoosh thy buff dude and this lady fair, and we shall be there together. And oh, I thank thee, gods, for giving me this moment here in this gym with thou buff man and my soon-to-be quivering muscles.
And that is time. That is time. Thank you very much there, Bob. So, audience, for the second bonus point of the show, who would you vote for here? Would you vote for Bob? Would you vote for Deirdre? Or would you vote for Christy? Put your vote.
Christy.
Christy's got
Oh,
to
wait.
vote.
I literally just said it before you go, didn't I? That this didn't complete the chain. My bad. So, audience, hold that thought. Hold that thought. Right, this is just making sure everyone's paying attention. You get my kudos. And here you go.
Oh, Muscles, why find not there? Oh, my elliptical right over there, my instrument, my chariot for today. And oh, here comes my Romeo, a buff, super strong man. He lights my heart on fire, just like my chariot. And oh, here we are in the gym with thine Muscles and this buff man and its beautiful balcony where we will mush and we will smush forever and always. Oh, Romeo, why thine wherefore art thou not? Oh, you're on mute.
David, we can't hear you.
God, it's not my day, is it, guys? I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. This has been a heck of a week. Right, now, anyway, for entirely other reasons, nothing to do with this. So, audience, it is now voting time. This is literally the third time I've said it. Right, it is now voting time. Would you vote for Christy? Would you vote for Bob? Or would you vote for Deirdre? Who do you think did the best recreation of what came before? Let us know in the comment section. But once again, we are going to move things on to our next game. So, once again, there's going to be a slight curveball thrown to you here. So, let's find out who is going to start us off. And starting us off, we are going to have Deirdre. And we are going to have Tim. Let's get you on Spotlight. Now, you will be aware I haven't told you what you're quite doing yet. That is because the game you will be playing will be single syllable questions only. Everything you say has to be single syllable words. Every sentence you say has to be a question. Both rules must be applied at the same time. Everything has to be single syllable words. So, for example, you can say hi, but you cannot say hello. You can say Dave, but you cannot say David. Okay, so everything has to be single syllable words, and each sentence you say has to also be a question. If you break either of these rules, hesitate for too long, or have a circular conversation, you are tagged out. If you manage to last a minute in the game, then... Oh gosh, Lana's just coming. 1 second, guys. I just want to explain these rules again, otherwise she's going to be in the deep end. So I'm going to take this moment, audience, thank you for watching. Share the shows with your friends. Tell them where they can see Extreme Improv. Check out the full schedule at www.xstreamed.tv. Lana! Hello. So, Lana, we were about to jump into a game. You'll be able to see what's going on before I throw you completely in the deep end. But I was just explaining that we're doing single syllable questions only. Both rules will apply in this game, single syllable words, and every sentence has to be a question. Deirdre and Tim are starting things off. Let's find a suggestion for you. And let us see. Your scenario is going to be something to do with penguins. Penguins, that lovely single syllable word. And here you go.
Did you clean the... Did you want that ice?
Sir, cold bev is where it be.
Freeze, we don't have to still be Shakespearean, just so you know. Right, continue.
That wasn't Shakespearean, that was urban.
Continue.
Okay.
Did you lie to me?
Dying?
Oh, I'm going to tag you out there, Deirdre. Okay, so let's see. Diz, you are in.
Hey, where are the cold black and white birds?
Why are you... Ask me.
Don't you run this place?
Did you think to make it for me or you?
Your name is on the door, isn't it?
Oh, Freeze, you can't say isn't. Right.
Isn't.
Okay, Diz, we'll tag you out there. And at the same time, Tim,
Ain't.
you have made it to a minute, so we will tag you out with a bonus point. So, let's see. We're going to have 2 fresh players going in, and we're going to have Marty, and we are going to have Christy. Single syllable questions only, something to do with penguins. Take it away.
Would you wear a bow and tie like them?
I would wear a tux.
Freeze, that wasn't the question, was it?
No.
No, you're tagged out, Marty.
I would wear a tux.
No, afraid not. Okay, let's have a look here. Lana, you are in. And,
I hate this game.
and
Everybody
continue.
does.
Continue.
My friends are here. Can they feed the birds?
Oh, my friends are here. Full stop. I'm so sorry. It's got every sentence has to be a question. Right. Bob, you are in. And continue.
Why these birds no fly?
These birds have dense bones.
Oh, that doesn't sound like a question to me either. Right, we'll tag you out. Has anyone not been in? Has anyone not been in? And that is, well, Bob, there you go. Bonus point there. So, with this, what can I say? Is that we've added the challenge. We've added the challenge. Perhaps we shouldn't have. But don't worry. Oh, and Norm is just making it. Norm is just making it. So I'm going to take this moment, just before we introduce the next game, to remind our audience that this is the first semi-final of 2, as you can imagine. And tomorrow there will be the second one, and that will be at 7 p.m. UK time. Norm, hello.
I'm late, I guess.
A little bit, yes, but don't worry, it's good that you're here. So, we are going to crack on, and Norm, I might throw you straight into what we're going to do next. I asked the audience for some famous films. So far in the quarterfinal rounds, we have been doing 1-minute remakes. What we're going to do now is a 1-minute sequel. We're going to do a 1-minute sequel, so you're now going to have the free reign just to continue the story of the characters, whether you know them or not. So let's roll the dice to see who we're going to start things off with. No, I said, Norm, you're going to start. So, Norm, let's see what we would like you to continue. Could you continue the story for us of the film Cruella? Oh, so there may be a very specific way you can continue that. 1 minute to continue the story of the film Cruella. And take it away.
Well, I've got this nice coat, spotted white and black, but it's not in fashion anymore. I need something for colder weather. Cats. I ain't gonna cover cats. To get something furrier. Make me warmer. Excellent. All right, here, boys. They're catching me all over. My God, they're not as nice as little puppies. Oh my God, I'm bleeding all over. This is terrible. Oh, who decided I'm gonna go for something else? This little critter looks good. It's the same color as white and black. Oh, it's a skunk! Boy, I should have stuck to dogs. This is not fun. Now I'm stinky all over. Oh, maybe snakeskin would be the way to go. I can make a nice boa. I mean, it's called a boa already.
And that is time. That is time. Well done there, Norm. So let's roll the dice and see who we will have go next. Next up will be Marty. Marty, could you give us a continuation to the film Lethal Weapon 4? So you're going to give us Lethal Weapon 5, I guess. And here you go.
I'm still too old for this shit. Well, yeah, that's great. We're both too old for this shit. And I'm crazier than a shithouse rat. I know. I've seen you on the news lately. And, oh, boy, let me tell you, you weren't acting in those Lethal Weapon movies, were you? Absolutely not. But I was raking in the dough just for being my own crazy self. Ha ha! Ha ha! Well, I guess we'll just make another one. I don't know how we'll do it without Richard Donner. He died. You don't need the original director anymore. Hell, I'll direct it myself. Lethal Weapon, directed by Mel Gibson. Oh my God, this is gonna rake in so much dough. I know. So here we go. Crazy times. Woo! 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 Woo!
And that is time. That was time. I was so tempted just to let you keep going to see how long it would go on for. Now, let's see who is going to go next. Next up will be Christy. Christy, could you give us a 1-minute sequel? And again, there may be an obvious way for this to go. To Wicked. A 1-minute sequel to Wicked. So technically, this is a preview for a film that's not out yet. Take it away.
Gosh, I know I was wicked in the last movie, but I just don't feel as wicked anymore. There's something wrong with me. Well, maybe it is something to do with your mother. No, but she was too nice as well. Why am I not wicked anymore? Well, you're just gonna have to do some absolutely mischievous stuff. Like what? Like rig a political election? No, I don't think so. I mean, the wizard, he ruled the land. He took over the land. You're saying that I should probably do that? It's a bit extreme. Yeah, but I just don't want to be nice anymore. I just do not want to be nice anymore. Well, I mean, you could just build some kind of brick road that leads people to a very evil being anyway.
And that is time. That is time. Thank you very much there, Christy. So, let's roll the dice and see who's going to go next. Next up will be Lana. Lana, could you give us a 1-minute sequel to The Mummy? The Mummy. Or that might technically be The Mummy Returns or whatever. But you know what I mean. Just one of those films. And here you
sequels.
Go.
I'm Tom Cruise. Still. That mommy was so hot before. But no more hot mummies, no more drama. I'm just doing my job. Very boring paleontologist. I mean, yeah, that's what I am. I wonder if this cave doesn't look like there's any hot mummies in it. Maybe we shouldn't look in this one. I don't know. Am I crazy? I just thought that was fun. Okay. I'm gonna keep doing my job. I'm not bored. This is fine. What?
And that is time. That is time. Well done. I'd completely forgot Tom Cruise had done The Mummy, so good call there. Now, let's see. Next up, Tim. You haven't had a go yet. Could you give us a sequel to 127 Hours? 127 Hours. And here you go.
Hey everyone, on a hike here. We're doing pretty well today. I have my one-armed backpack, and it's good weather today. Wow, this is pretty cool. Also, I'm not James Franco, so we're doing well. Recast. Oh no, there's a rock. Oh, sorry. Okay, stuck here. I got 126 hours left, probably 127 plus one. So what do you like to do? What are your big goals in life? Let's contemplate a little bit. I think there's time for deep thought. Yeah, really? That's fascinating. I didn't know that you're a geologist and that this was a bad idea to do. I didn't learn the first time, apparently.
And that is time. That is time. Wow. How can the same shit happen to the same guy twice? Imagine. Right. Okay. Let's see. Next up, we are going to have Diz. Let's find a movie for you. Could you give us a 1-minute sequel? Audience, give us a couple more films. I don't know all of these. Okay, give us a 1-minute sequel to There's Something About Mary. There's Something About Mary. Take it away.
Hey, Ben Stiller, now that we've been married for, 10, 20 years, I think that really, I think we need to have some more kids. I think more kids would be good. And, I'm just kind of wandering around here. I don't love you anymore, Ben. I don't love you anymore. I'm in love with that other guy, the funny one. Yeah, I don't. My name's not Mary, really. It's Alice, and I don't know how much longer I can stay in this relationship because I'm not even human. I'm an aardvark. I'm 3 aardvarks in a shirt. There's something about me. You always thought it. And there it is. I'm not even a person.
Okay, and that is time. That is time. Well done. Well done. Okay, that's a revelation there. That's a revelation. So that was something about Mary. Let's see who else hasn't had a go yet. So
that would be a great name for a band. 3 aardvarks in a shirt.
It's a meme.
Okay,
Yeah.
Bob, it will be you. Let's find something for you. Could you give us a sequel to Planes, Trains, and Automobiles? Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, and take it away.
Well, Thanksgiving was good. What are we gonna do now? Well, I thought maybe we'd go visit. I've got family in Australia, and I thought maybe we'd go see them. Well, all right. Well, first thing we'd have to do is get on a boat, and we'll enjoy this time on the boat. And I worked my way on by selling more of these shower curtain rings, and oh no, the boat's gonna sink. Oh, well, lucky. I know there's a place we can rent a sub. Okay, well, let's go to the counter and get a sub. Sir, you can't get a sub here. You didn't rent one in time. I don't care. Get me my sub. Okay, well, we've got a sub, and oh no, this is not working. What's left? Kayaks. Kayaks. We can kayak our way all the way to Australia. That's right. We've just gone boats, subs, and kayaks to make it to Christmas in Australia. And wow, what an insightful opening moment. And those still aren't pillows, and I'd appreciate it if you moved your hand.
And that is time. That is time. Excellent. Fabulous. Let's see who hasn't had a go yet. Deirdre and anyone else? No, just Deirdre. Let's find a movie for you. Let's see what we've got here. Could you give us a sequel to... It says Broadway hits Chicago. They made a film of it. We'll count it. Give us a sequel to Chicago. Take it away.
I got friends in the UK and Australia now, and they gave me some stuff illegal that I can't say on camera. With the crackdowns on illegals and the almost complete fascism, I'm not going to admit anything, cause that rant is inside. This club has turned into a safe haven for our brothers, our sisters, our friends, amigas, amis. We welcome you all to Chicago's underground sanctuary for a jazz club. It might end up being reality, but we'll make sure the cats the rock. Because everything is.
And that is time! That is time! Ah, just out of time for the second reprise, but well done, well done. Okay, has everyone done a 1 minute sequel there? I believe so. So that was Chicago. I have noted that down. So, audience, who does the Oscar go to? This was Oscar season in the quest for an extra bonus point here. The nominees are Bob with Planes, Trains and Automobiles 2. Where is my Dude, Where's My Submarine? I'm not going to try to come up with new titles for all of these. Was it Diz with There's Still Something About Mary and She's an Aardvark? Was it Christy with The Wicked Wizard of Oz? Was it Deirdre with We Welcome You to Chicago from all over the world? Was it Tim with Dude, Where's My Other Hand? 127 hours later. Was it Marty with Lethal Weapon 5? I'm definitely too old to watch this shit. Was it Lana with The Mummy until she gets too old and then Tom Cruise divorces her? Was it Norm with Cruella? I don't have a pun for that one. Right, so put your votes into the comment section and we will move on. So audience, we're going to go on to our next game and let's have a look. So some of the votes are coming through already. It took me so long to say those films. Some of the votes came in before I'd even finished reading them. So anyway, we are going to do our joke telling round. And today we are going to play Stopped by the Copper. We're going to tell jokes which will follow the rhythm. Why was the blank stopped by the copper? Why was the blank stopped by the copper? Followed by your punchline. So let's see what we've got here. We are going to start things off with why was the garbage collector stopped by the copper? So why was the garbage collector stopped by the copper? Marty.
Why was the garbage man stopped by the copper? He was trashed.
Aha. Bob.
Why was the garbage collector stopped by the copper? Because it was time to put him back in the can.
Aha. Christy.
Why was the garbage collector stopped by the copper? Because his car tipped over.
Ooh, tips. I love it. Marty.
Why was the garbage collector stopped by the copper? Because he refused to follow the law.
Like it. Deirdre.
Why was the garbage truck driver stopped by the copper? Because he was drunk and ran into the compost.
Tim.
Why was the garbage collector stopped by the copper? Because his trash truck was not full. It was only waist high.
Norm.
Why was the trash collector stopped by the copper? The copper was just recycling his old tickets.
Love it. Christy.
Why was the garbage collector stopped by the copper? Because his girlfriend dumped him and she was wasted and crazy.
Marty.
Why was the garbage collector stopped by the copper? Because the copper was eating a very delicious burger and he wanted that person to try this.
I don't get it, but I'm sure it's very clever. Tim.
Why was the garbage collector stopped by the copper? Because copper, gold, and silver are all precious minerals, and you're not supposed to throw them out. You recycle.
Very good. Okay, well, let's mix it up. Okay, so next up, we are going to have... Why was the opera singer stopped by the copper? We'll see how much mileage we can get out of this one. Why was the opera singer stopped by the copper? Christy.
Why was the opera singer stopped by the copper? Because she had A flat.
Aha. Bob.
Why was the opera singer stopped by the copper? Well, you can Figaro that out for yourself.
Very good. Norm.
Why was the opera singer stopped by the copper? It was a no speeding area.
Ah, very good. Marty.
Why was the opera singer stopped by the copper? Because the fat lady sang.
Oh, Christy.
Why was the opera singer stopped by the copper? Because she was 10 over the speed limit.
Deirdre.
Why was the opera singer stopped by the copper? He thought she seemed a little phantom.
Bob.
Why was the opera singer stopped by the copper? Because she hit someone and gave them a Pagliacci.
Diz.
Why was the opera singer stopped by the copper? Because she was riding her Valkyrie.
Lana.
Why was the opera singer stopped by the copper? Her vehicle had to be commandeered.
Norm.
Why was the opera singer stopped by the copper? Well, he knew she was a member of the Sopranos.
Tim, take us home on this one.
Why was the opera singer stopped by the copper? Because she was banned from driving.
I cannot believe we got that much mileage out of opera singer. I had nothing on that one. Right, so kudos there. Let's see what we've got. Let's get one more. And we are going to... Let's find something interesting. Like... no. Baker, milkman. Let's find something fun. Ninja, why not?
One more opera while we wait.
Sorry, what was that?
Can I do one more opera one while
Absolutely.
No,
Go for it. Go for it.
we wait? Okay. Why was the opera singer stopped by the... I almost said Pope. Whatever. Why was the opera singer stopped by the copper? Because it was her brocelli.
There we go. Right, so we're going to go with ninja. Why was the ninja stopped by the copper? Marty.
Why was the ninja stopped by the copper? Because the copper wanted to see his license for his throwing stars, and so he said, "Sure, I can."
Oh, very good. Norm.
Why was the ninja stopped by the copper? Because he wasn't wearing his safety ninja black belt.
Tim.
Why was the ninja stopped by the copper? Well, because he couldn't blend in.
Diz.
Sex with me is like a ninja. You'll never see me coming.
Way. Okay.
I hate this game.
Bob.
Why was the ninja stopped by the copper? Because he had gone through a convent and apparently had done some nunchucking.
Ooh. Marty.
Why was the ninja stopped by the copper? We're not sure, but the ninja just sighed.
Deirdre.
Why was the ninja stopped by the copper? Because he seemed like a shell of a bad driver.
Christy.
Why was the ninja stopped by a copper? Because his staff was bigger than his, and that's simply not allowed.
Ooh. Tim.
Why was the ninja stopped by the copper? Because it was moving so fast, it seemed like he soared.
Ooh. Okay. Norm.
It's the opposite. Why was the ninja stopped by the copper? Because he was on a highway going too slow. He was a ninja turtle.
Love it. Diz, take us home.
I'm going to regret this. Why was the ninja stopped by the copper? Because he was in America and dressed all black.
Marty, did you have a little wave there or not?
Yeah. Why was the ninja stopped by the copper? Because the copper was looking for two people, so the ninja asked, was it Sam or I?
Very good, and scene. Well done, well done. So, with this, performers, we're going to go on to our next game. Yeah, you're going to have to bear with me for this one because we're going to do a game which we only ever really seem to do during the festival here. We're going to do some random alphabet scenes. And the way this works, it's a little bit complicated, so bear with me. Now, you're going to do an alphabet scene. There'll be two performers and there'll be a 2-minute time limit on the scene. You are only allowed to begin each line of dialogue with one of the letters. You can't use A twice, for example. So it can't go, are you okay? Aardvarks, this, blah, blah, blah. So the other thing is you're not allowed to go in a recognizable pattern. It has to be truly random. So we're not allowed to go ABC. We're not allowed to go CBA. It has to be in a randomized order. So if someone uses A, then you better stay away from that A or that Z. If someone uses F, then you stay away from G or H. You do not have it. If we notice that you're skipping a letter every time and you use a pattern, if I notice that anyone's writing stuff down, the game is over, guys. You have to just try to do what you can within your mind. Now, I'm going to mark this down so I know I've got up to D. So bear with me a second. E, F, G. Right, a lot of pressure this. I should have written this down. K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. But that was really entertaining to watch. Now, I'm going to find 2, 4, 6, 8. This works out nicely. 2 performers. I'm going to tell you what the scenario is before we begin. Just to clarify once again, you're not allowed to have subsequent lines of dialogue start with letters of the alphabet that have either already been used or are next to each other or start forming a pattern, okay? So the scene is about pickpocketing. Pickpocketing, starting us off, we are going to have Bob and we are going to have Diz. Bob and Diz, you're going to start us off. So here we see Bob, here we see Diz, 2 minutes on the clock, and it's about pickpocketing. Go.
Hey, did you take my wallet?
Xavier, no, I did not take your wallet.
Frankly, I think you did, because I'm a little light.
I would never take anything from you. I'm your friend.
All right, then prove it. What day was I born?
Couldn't possibly know that. We're not that good of friends. We're just friends.
Jumping Jehoshaphat. I thought you knew everything about me.
Maybe there's more I need to learn. I get that now.
Please, please, please tell me that you at least know my birthday.
Tell you that I know your birthday? That's what makes a friendship?
Everybody else knows my birthday.
Zipper, your zipper's down. That's probably your wallet fell out.
Look, I don't... Oh, yeah, there it is. You're right.
Dropped it right there, like I said. Now pick it up.
Well, what was I supposed to think? I mean, you constantly got your hand on my pockets or something. Weird.
Suspicious a bit, maybe? That's what you are? No, I'm trying to help guide you through this crowd.
Can you do it a little further away?
Oh, we have had a C already. We have had C already. Very good, very good. Well done, guys.
Nice job,
I will just take a moment
Good job,
to
Bob.
tell you what your score is. So, I didn't explain this bit. You guys definitely have done the show in the past with this on, so I'll explain it for you guys. Bob, since you didn't make the error there, you do get a bonus point, okay? But between you, there is still more bonus points in your team to get. So you managed between you to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 letters. 16 letters, which is a score to beat, okay? A score to beat. So the next scene... And I'll just say for all the performers, if you haven't played this before, in the years that we've played this game, no one has ever got all the way through the alphabet, ever. Okay, now, the next scene is going to be something about dance lessons. Dance lessons. Let's roll the dice and see who we're going to have. We are going to have Norm, and we are going to have Lana. Norm and Lana. Let's get you on spotlight. Here we see Norm. Here we see Lana. It's about dance lessons. 2-minute maximum timer for this scene. Take it away.
Zumba
Oh, hang on. Sorry. I've still got Bob and Diz just like chilling out in the background here. Right. What are you guys doing here? Sorry, my bad. Restart. None of your letters have gone. Clean slate. Go.
Zumba will get you moving.
I don't know about this. I'm very uncoordinated.
Why don't you just give it a try?
Can't you just see this is an illogical thing? I'm just nervous.
Tango is easier? You want to try that?
Very tricky, though.
Keep trying. You gotta find one that suits you.
Wonder if I would just do better at maybe
Oh, I think that was
square
Wonder with a
dancing?
W, and we have had a W. Don't worry, don't
I'm so
worry.
sorry.
You're a good 40 seconds in there. Norm, you get a point. But between the two of you, you'll be pleased to know you managed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 letters. 7 letters, which is a respectable
Lucky
score.
7!
Lucky number 7. So, these things happen. It is intentionally one of the more challenging games. Let's see who we're going to have go next. Next up, we will have Deirdre, and we will have, oh, my dice has run out again, and we will have Tim. Okay, Deirdre and Tim. Let's get you on Spotlight. Let's reset that dice before the next round. Deirdre, and let's see where you are, Tim. Your scenario is you are at the post office. You're at the post office, and take it away.
Xena, Ohio is where you want to send this post.
Yes, because
Oh, hang on.
Probably.
Was that Xena and then yes? Can I freeze? What was the first word you said, Deirdre?
Xena.
How is
With an
that
X.
spelt? With an X. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. We have gone in a recognizable pattern. We have gone XY. We've gone XY. These things happen. Deirdre, you pick up the point. It is unfortunate. That leaves us with 2 performers left. Who has not
Sorry
had a go at
about
this
that.
yet? It's so easily done, guys. It's so easily done. But if you haven't played this before, this is one to get your teeth into. Who has not had a go? Marty and Christy. Let's get you onto Spotlight. So here we see Marty. Here we find Christy at the top of the screen. Your scenario is that you are landscaping the garden. You are landscaping the garden. Watch out any recognizable patterns, ABCs, XYZs, etc. Take it away.
Camellias
Zoinks,
usually do this. Camellias usually do great this time of year.
Zoinks, well, the weeds are affecting it badly.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. Are you using the right fertilizer?
I think so.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was I and then I
Oh.
again. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. So easy done. So, let us take a look. Now, audience, we are going to move on to our next challenge. Let us have a look where we are. We're going to do a game we've already done in this week, so we should be familiar with it. We're going to play film and theatre styles. We're going to play film and theatre styles. So there should be a 4 and then another 4. Let's roll the dice to see who our first 4, in fact, will be. So let us see. Film and theatre styles. We are going to have Marty. We are going to have Bob. We will have Christy and Deirdre. So let's get you on Spotlight. Here is Bob. Here is Christy. Here is Deirdre, and I believe I said Marty. So every 30 seconds or so, I'm going to call out freeze and give you a new genre to continue this scene in. So, on that note, let us see. Audience, could you start to suggest to us some random words? Random words, please. Random words, and we're going to use them for something coming up. But for now, you guys are... you are searching for something that is missing. You are searching for something that is missing. You'll discover what? Take it away.
Well, I've looked everywhere and I can't find it.
Obviously, you haven't looked everywhere, or you would have found it. That's the whole definition.
Christy, did you check in the back room?
No, I mean, it wasn't in there. I mean, has anyone checked the garbage bin?
You know, I did actually like half an hour ago or so, but maybe I should go back. What do you think, Marty?
Sure. And you know what? You're right, Bob. I didn't check everywhere. I forgot the garbage disposal.
Freeze! Could you please continue this as if it is reality TV? Continue.
Well, I
made
think
sure
Bob
that
put
he
it in the
checked
trash can.
I made sure that he checked the garbage disposal because I had a little surprise waiting for him there.
They were looking for something, but they could not find it. Let's watch.
You know what? I think that Marty is planting all of these little pieces of shit everywhere. I saw Bob in the trash, but you know, the most logical is to go for Marty. He just looks too kind and suspicious.
Hey, y'all, I've been putting little pieces of iguana shit all over the place just to mess with them. Don't tell.
I mean, Deirdre tried to flirt with my husband, so I think she took that wallet. I think she took that right out of my pocket.
Freeze! Could you please continue this as Commedia dell'arte?
What's that, sorry?
Oh, as a genre, that is like 16th century Italian clown theatre. Go for it.
I have
I've
hidden
been
from
looking for
everybody.
it, but I can't find it.
I mean, maybe we can juggle some balls and see what we can brainstorm while doing this, you know?
Yeah.
Makes the brain work thicker.
Freeze!
While I look, I think
I'm not going to lie. Freeze! I'm not going to lie. That's spot on. Right? Could you please continue this as dystopian?
Look,
if we
that
cannot
wallet
find
is the only thing that's going to save us.
I
Without that
know
wallet,
the sacred object, how could it
It's
be
the only cure.
misplaced?
It's the only cure against the zombies. Why would you guys do this? Why would you guys lose it? You know this.
Christy, how could you blame us? I thought you were on our side. Maybe we'd be
I'm just-
okay with one less member.
I'm just
Look,
tired
I'm
of eating
supposed to-
nothing but iguana crap. That's all I
Freeze!
can say.
One more. Could you continue this as a spaghetti western?
All right. So you think I stole it? Well, I think there's only one way that we can solve this. Let's take it out.
with spaghetti. Firearms.
All right.
Deirdre, why are you polishing your gun? It's made of rigatoni.
I like mine clean without salt.
Think you're able to draw that iguana fast enough?
I can draw an iguana faster than anybody.
Quick, somebody get the crayons.
Wait, let's
Why
wait.
did
for
you
the
guys bring an
tumbleweed
iguana
go
to a
by.
gunfight?
All right.
Freeze! And that is time. That is time. Well done. Well done. So, do you know what? Imagine, I think if someone pulled a gun on you and you pulled an iguana, it would just discombobulate them and you'd get away. Right, so let's have something with our other four performers. So, I forget who this will be. This will be Norm, Lana, Tim, and Diz. So, here we find Lana, Norm, Tim, and Diz. Excellent. So, let's have a look here. You guys are going to play... Let's choose something. Okay, we're going to do something similar but a bit different. We're going to play Hollywood Director. So instead of continuing the scene on, we're going to see the most exciting scene from the upcoming big blockbuster movie. And then I will call, cut, and I will give you a new direction for how I want you to recreate the scene, okay? So Hollywood Director. And your scenario... Was there a question there?
You want to swap me out for Marty?
Oh shit, did I? Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Like, my bad.
You look so much alike.
Well, it's just,
No,
I'm clicking the screen, you know.
We're almost twins.
Yeah, no, I'm clicking the
there.
screen. I just can't see past glasses, guys, because
Marty's
mine
the
don't
one with
work.
the hat.
Right, okay, good. Now, you guys are going to do a scene, and it is about, a heist. A heist. And this is the big, dramatic scene from the movie, the pivotal scene. Action!
Come on, man, drive faster. Oh, yeah. The cops are behind us. Norm, shoot him! Shoot him!
I'm gonna climb out onto the roof and then shoot them from there.
Oh,
Good idea,
perfect.
Lana.
That really
What a throw grenade.
determines the stunt budget.
That grenade should stop him. Are they still
All right,
there?
you're out of weapon. You don't have any ammunition left. I'll put it back
Turn
in.
left, hard, now!
Oh man, I'm
Cut. Guys. Look, if you're going to just trash all of the cars in, our first take, we're going to have to come up with something else. Let's go for another take, but this time, imagine you're on, those electric scooters that people do to weave through the traffic. Okay? Action!
Meep, meep.
Come on, come on.
Well, these bike lanes are so useful in the city.
You know, if the government would invest more money in public infrastructure, this wouldn't happen every day.
I know, we wouldn't have to steal the money either.
I know. Oh, yeah, that's true. That's why we...
Yeah.
Come on, Tim, don't say that.
They're catching
Who's
up to
holding the
us. They've got
Norm,
electric
shoot him! Shoot him!
bicycles.
Turn around and shoot him, Norm! Lana, climb out on the... Stand up on the handlebars and shoot him!
I can't
Wow.
do that.
What? You said you were a gymnast!
Yeah,
A grenade!
you duped us.
Okay,
Whoa.
cut. Guys, that was perfect, but I'm afraid we've still got a lot of budget we're going to have to eat through. So we're going to do a few more takes. Okay, so this time, guys, let's go for another take. And I don't know, can you just give it a more... I don't know, just like a more gravelly... Think Clint Eastwood. I just want everyone to have that sort of grizzled... You know what I'm looking for. Ugh, action.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know. Yeah, Norm, shoot him. What the hell?
I know,
Yeah.
cop. You're asking, did I shoot 5 or 6? Do I have any bullets left? Well, you feel
Here's at
lucky,
least
huh?
30. Here's 30,000 more bullets.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's good.
Yeah.
It's good. Load up, Norm.
Yeah.
Lana, load up. Get some
Yeah,
bullets.
We
man.
don't need.
They don't
we
all
don't
fit
need
in.
bullets.
He's gonna eat these bullets.
You sure don't run
Unintelligible
out of
male
bullets.
grunts. Ugh.
Cut,
Political opinion in this movie.
guys. I'm afraid during that take there was some rewrites to the script, and so now this scene it's not really going to make sense in the context. But I figured if we do it as like a dream sequence, that might still get it, into the cut. Action.
Hi, neighbor. Would you like the money?
I would love
You
some
don't have
money.
to be violent at this bank. We don't charge interest. Here.
Oh, thanks, man.
I've got my
Everybody
water
take some-
pistol. Psst, 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 psst.
Oh,
Dream
no, I'm
money.
not wearing any
Bubbles.
pants.
Yay! Because here everyone is safe and there's consent.
Excellent.
I didn't-
Oh, here's money if you want to buy pants. And here's money
okay.
if you want to buy ammunition.
Cut, print
Yeah,
it, and
thanks.
scene. Well done,
All right.
well done, well done. Some interesting dreams you have there, guys. Now, okay, so what can I say? But we do actually, quite late in the day, have a new challenger has joined us. Mel, are you there?
Yeah, she also thought we were starting at 4, so
Possibly.
our time.
Oh, really? Mel, are you with us?
I am.
I hear a voice from above.
Okay, so Mel, hello. Right, so yeah, time zones, it's a thing. It is good to see you. Either way, we still have a couple of games left, though. So a couple of games left. Okay, so you got our uphill battle, but we're all rooting for you, unless the others actually are rooting for themselves, in which case they may not be rooting for you specifically. But with this, we will go on to our next game. So let's see what our next game is going to be, everyone. Oh yes, we are going to have a game of Pun Panic. We're going to play Pun Panic, and the way this works is each of our performers will be given 45 seconds to perform a stream of consciousness monologue where they have to include as many puns as they can around a set theme. So audience, I asked you for random words. Give us lots of random words and we will use this. So basically you just keep talking, try to make up any puns about whatever the theme is as you can. And I'll count along with how many you manage to do within your 45 seconds. So let's have a look here. Oh my god. Okay, so George is joining us as well. This is interesting. We now have a full house, guys. We can be happy about that, but what can I say? It must have been time zones. It must have been time zones.
I'm not the latest. Yes.
You're not the latest, but we'll give a moment for George to get here. George!
George!
Well, George, you were here. So, George, I was just updating the people. So, we did actually start an hour ago. It's always good to have people here. Do not worry. You're fashionably late, along with Mel. But these things happen. We've still got a couple of games. If people are watching and supporting any of the performers, you can still get those votes. You can still get those votes. There have been a few bonus points along the way, but as I always say, it's the big vote at the end, which is like the golden snitch. And yeah. Now, we will continue on. We're going to play Pun Panic. I rolled a dice and forgot who it was for, and I'm just going to roll it again. So this time we're going to start off, and it's going to be Marty. Marty, you are going to have the first crack at this. You'll have 45 seconds to perform a stream of consciousness monologue where you have to try and include as many puns as you can. Now, this is all random words today, and the random word I have for you is chicken. Chicken. So you have 45 seconds to say as many chicken puns in a stream of consciousness monologue. Take it away.
I like to write rhyming sentences about birds, and I call it poultry in motion. It's very it impresses the chicks, is what it does, and I'm very excited to present some of these to you later on. But first, let's go see if we can cooperate with some other folks as they also write poetry about birds. It's but I'm running out of.
And that is time. That is time. A handsome score of 4 there, Marty. Handsome score of 4. So let's see who's going to go next. Next up will be Tim. Tim, we're going to grab a random word for you. And the random word for you is ship. Ship. Okay? And here you go.
Tinker or floater? I've got the right ship for you. Doesn't matter if it can hold water or not. It'll hold your self-esteem. Do you ever have an issue with something missing? Well, at least you don't have to take a ship about this. Speaking, by the way, have you ever wanted to subcontract out to a delivery company? We can ship it that way too. And if there's any worry about that, we also have boats, kayaks, and the occasional fire truck boat, which also works. Which, if that's on fire, you won't have to worry about that because it's on the water. Do you have any questions?
That is time. That is time. Another score of 4. But I'll be honest. I thought when you said about subcontract, I thought that was like submarine. I gave you the point. I'm not sure by the end of the sentence if that's what you meant, but we'll assume you do. The interpretations of the subject can be very loose, so don't think you have to be absolutely on point. So if you get ship and you do submarine, it's close enough. Let's see who's going to go next. Next up is going to be Christy. Christy, the subject for you is photography. Photography, and your time starts now.
Shoot, I lost my camera. Man, my mum's gonna snap about this. Alright, she's gonna be so mad. I mean, maybe as things develop, I might find it over time. You know, I mean, you know, hang on. Let me see if I can get a clear eye, a clear lens about it. I mean, hey, my friend Cam down the road, maybe he has a spare. And
that is time. That is time. Well done. Well done. Score of 5. Now, let's see who's going to go next. Next up is going to be George. George, let's find something for you. And you have money. Money. Okay? And stream of consciousness monologue about money. Try to include puns. Take it away.
Well, I'm the most important employee in our company because I'm the cash cow. I am very fashionable because my clothes are very currency. And I just gotta have a bite of the breakfast. I'm just gonna get some dough. It's donut with a hole. Let me see. My finances tell me that I have 0 balance.
That is time. That is time. Okay, well done. Well done. I'm going to give you 4. You've turned up very late. Right, so don't worry. It was probably me. Now, let's see who's going next. Next up will be Lana. Lana, could you give us puns about the zoo? The zoo. And here you go.
Oh, I'm really nervous for this job interview. I just when I get nervous, oh, giraffe me a question just now. Oh, I hypothesized that I could answer that. I feel so enclosured right now. This room is really small. Oh, am I sweating? Okay.
That is time. That is time. A respectable 3. Well done. Okay, let's see who will go next. Next up will be Norm. You haven't had a go, have you? No. Okay, so let's find a subject for you. And the subject is... I don't know if this is a bit too... no, it's too difficult. Right, we're going to say it is... Oh, these are all too difficult. Let's go back to here. What are you meant to do with this? Right, your subject is space. Space, okay? Take it away.
All right. I won't moon you because I don't want to see Uranus. My son told me that joke.
Son?
He's because right now I've got empty space between my ears. All right, I'm gonna chew my orbit gum and come up with some good ones. Hope I won't crash because in this space I'm kind of stationary. Space station? Yeah. I'm well.
That is time. That is time. A score of 6. One of them I didn't get until I thought about it, but I realised that the space one, yeah, it was one. Right. Okay. Let's see who's going to go next. Bob, you are going to go next. Let's find something for you, and yours is sports. Sports. Take it away.
Well, we're really going to have a ball as we get here and we talk about one of my favorite subjects here. We're just going to bat around some ideas here, kick a few ideas around. And the goal, really, of all of this is to score some real good ideas of what we can do. We're going to form a team project here. We're going to cover all of our bases as we go through this, and we're going to get home as fast as we can. We're going to run home, have a good home run here, and I think the real thing is we toss this around enough is we're going to tackle the ideas of what really is something that needs to be talked about, and that is to get one foot in front of the other and have a good catch of an idea.
And that is time. That is time. I'm going to give a score of 7, but I appreciate there may have been some American sports references I didn't quite get. So we're going to move on there. So give me a wave if you haven't had a go yet, because at this point, if I'm clicking on the wrong people with the dice. Okay, Deirdre, you'll go next. The theme for you is going to be fashion. Fashion, take it away.
Oh, silly dear, you just seem like such a mogul. Mogul at this. I am just so nouveau, but you know what they say about the reach. We have it in the bag. Oh, TJ, you always bring it to the max. Meyer, don't you start with me, okay? Just because you're all kinds of cheap shopping at the 99 doesn't mean you can talk to me like that, okay? You know what? You should change. Maria. So yes, I'm using your full name, Maria. Okay? Don't be looking at me like that.
And that is time. That is time. Now, I'm going to give you at least a score of 7, but I'm going to be honest. I realised about 4 words in that I didn't understand anything about fashion. So, I was looking to everyone. I was begging, please, someone tell me if these are puns. But I got some of it, TJ, Max, and all that. Yeah, it was good. Right, so, and George, you're back. So, let's see. Who has not had a go? Mel, you have not had a go. And Diz, you have not had a go. Let's roll the dice. And we are going to have Diz. Diz, let's find something for you. And what you have got is... Oh, these are too specific. You have got weapons. Weapons. Take it away.
Bang! I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, hey, he's a son of a gun, isn't he? Oh, we're gonna come out here with a blast. We're gonna drop a bomb on this town with this release of this record, okay? This is gonna be like the shot heard round the world, this EP. It's gonna be the biggest thing since the nuclear bombs. Okay, it's going to be huge. It's going to be like a Trinity event. Okay, it's going to be absolutely fantastic. That was the first atomic bomb, so that's a weapon. You're damn right it is. So, we're going to get in there and we're going to bash some heads like with a baseball bat with a nail driven through it. That's definitely, and I got my big old steel-toed boots on. I'm going to come out there. I got my 6 shooters. I'm going to bang, 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 like... They don't call us.
And that is time. That is time. I'm going to give a dubious score of 5 there because... I loved your enthusiasm. I couldn't tell if you were just like saying things or if they were their puns. Saying I've got guns. No. I don't know, Diz. I don't know. Like we can debate
that
this.
Was at least 12.
I don't know about that. Right, Mel, it comes down to you.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. It was 13.
Right. Okay, Mel, you have musical instruments. Take it away.
Well, I'm really going to pull at your strings here, and I hope this hits the right note with you. I mean, I don't want to harp on things too much, but I think we can really create a good rhythm in this meeting and really get in sync with each other, create a good melody. We need to all band together here and drum up some enthusiasm for this project. And now don't complain. Don't make me get out the world's smallest violin, okay? Like, we need to all get on board with this. We need to just take center stage, and just make this happen. So, I'll get off my soapbox and pass the mic to someone else.
That is time. Oh, between 9 and 10, but either way, you came out fighting there, Mel. So well done. Fantastic. So, performers, this will now bring us to our finale game. And so, we are going to have, as this is now the semi-finals, we are going to have 2 rounds of extreme monologues. 2 rounds of extreme monologues. The way this works is we will have one performer who is chosen randomly with a roll of the dice, and they will start a monologue. And their aim is to keep it going for 90 seconds without repeating any words and without hesitating. If they break either of those rules, any of the other performers can call out freeze. If they correctly identify that a rule has been broken, they get to take over the monologue. Whoever is in charge of the monologue after 90 seconds will win the round. Okay? So, you're not allowed to repeat any words. You're not allowed to hesitate. And let's see who we've got. We are going to start things off. And Deirdre, you are going to begin. Deirdre, you are going to begin. Let's find a character for the from the audience. And you are Marie Antoinette on the merits of eating cake. You are Marie Antoinette on the merits of eating cake. You're not allowed to repeat any words whatsoever, including small ones like and if and the. You're not allowed to hesitate, which in this game we count as a pause, or saying a non-word like or If you hesitate, anyone else can call out freeze. Give a wave and, yeah, Diz?
Yeah, okay, just a clarification. If somebody takes over, are those words that the previous person has said they off the table as well?
You get a clean slate when you take over. And for further clarification, say Deirdre started, then someone else took over. When Deirdre comes back, she gets a clean slate because it is too hard for everyone to keep track of what everyone else said. Okay, now, let's see. Deirdre, you're a Marie Antoinette.
Lana has a question.
Yeah, go on. Who has a question?
Lana has a question.
Do we also get a new
character when we take
No, you continue the monologue as Marie Antoinette. When we do a second round, there'll be a new character then. Deirdre, you are sideways to us right now. There you go.
I love it.
Okay, Marie Antoinette, I forgot what you the merits of eating cake. Take it away.
You know, some people think that cake is just average. But I see it as a godly act of the diabetes. Sometimes forgetting your head is delicious. Confetti confection bring you my attention. For you, if you think that it is not.
You.
Freeze,
She said
freeze.
You twice.
Yes, Lana, you're correct. 32 seconds are gone. Lana, you take over. Oh, and by the way, if you correctly identify something, you get a bonus point. I forgot to mention that. Okay, so Lana, continue.
Everyone deserves cake. And they can have it. Makes sense, right? Shit. I said,
Freeze, freeze. That's a hesitation. Marty, you get the point, and you come in at 53 seconds. Remember, we are going for 90 seconds on this round. Marty, continue.
I like to use organic ingredients in my cake. Flour, eggs, oil, things like that.
Are we allowed
Freeze,
to say
freeze. Deirdre, you got in there first. What's the challenge?
Cake.
Did we have a repetition of cake?
There was a repetition of like.
Oh, did we have a repetition of cake?
I like to use and things like that.
Yeah.
He's right.
Well, what do I do? Because
Yes.
it was Deirdre's challenge. I don't know what to do here. Right. Okay.
I didn't say
Just
cake
give it to
twice.
him. It's
Okay.
fine.
I'll give it to Norm. Okay. And Norm, continue.
She never said, let them eat cake. It was, Mesdames et Messieurs, vous devriez manger du gâteau. Tout le monde.
Freeze.
voudrait.
Is that a challenge? Was that a challenge? Okay, Deirdre.
Cake
Yeah.
again.
What's the challenge?
Cake again. Cake again.
Repetition
In
of cake.
French.
So did he say?
No, you
That's
said it
totally
in
kidding.
English and French.
So are you saying that he said it the English word and then he said the French word?
Well, I heard it in English, but he just said in French as well. But I understood.
That's
French,
not a
but he also
repetition,
said-
technically. That's not a repetition. I am sorry. I understand what you're going for.
We're allowed to say cake then?
No, you
Multiple
can say
times?
cake once, but if you
You
then
can
say
say it
the
in
French
multiple
translation,
languages.
it's a different word with the same meaning.
No. I'm saying he said it in English.
Oh,
but
twice.
He's defending himself.
He said the word cake in English twice.
Wait, you're allowed to? I'm confused now. I'm gonna fine. If you don't care if each person says cake once, I'm gonna just let it go.
Oh yeah, no, like so everyone
No,
can
you
say
can-
cake once. I don't know what's happening. So Norm, I'm going to say incorrect challenge because no one else can confirm that there was 2 cakes.
We
And-
start over with the words. We have a blank slate when we
Blank
start.
slate.
Yeah. So you a clean slate from the
Yeah,
previous people. Okay.
You can
And-
say cake.
I think
Okay,
that
thank you, Alana.
the
Yeah, we
argument
asked about
was
that. Yeah.
Norm, continue.
English word.
The revolution is over. Off with her head.
And that is time. Norm, you take a point there. Well done.
Thank
Okay.
you for the objection, because that made the time go back.
No, the time gets paused. The time gets paused.
Oh, okay.
Right, so, for clarification, when it goes to a new person, the words start a clean slate. So it gives each player a clean slate with the words. Okay? Let's Tim.
If I say red and the word roja, it is the same word but in a different language. Does that count as repetition?
No, it doesn't. Because you could say, like, hearing and listening. It's like they're different words even if they mean the same thing, right? So as long as it's...
Okay.
The only thing you're not allowed to do is homophones. So if you say, I went to the bank to get $2 and she did it too, you're not allowed to say any words that are the same. It has to be the literal same sound you're not allowed to use. I didn't invent this game. Blame Ian Messiter in the 1940s. Okay, so all I did was make it harder, saying that you couldn't say small words. Like, I'm going to roll the dice again. We will get one more monologue. This is going to be the last active round of the play before the big vote audience. And we are going to come to Lana. Lana, you get to start this one. Let's find a character for you. Could you please be, for us, I'm not going to take that one. There was a good suggestion here, but it's going to ask for trouble over the clarification of the game. It's about teaching phonics, and then what are we going to do? Right, we're going to say that your character is going to... Well, I'm going to keep the character. You are Elvis Presley. You are Elvis Presley, and you're stuck in an elevator, okay? You are Elvis Presley, you're stuck in an elevator. Lana, you start us off. Take it away.
Oh, no peanut butter banana sandwiches here. Just waiting. Wish I had a...
Freeze? Christy, was that freeze?
What? She hesitated.
It was a slight hesitation, I will agree. Right, yes, on the border of the hesitation. So, Christy, you take over. 17 seconds are gone. You are Elvis Presley. You're stuck in an elevator. Continue.
Stuck. I need to get out of here. Concert ahead of me. People waiting. The king.
Freeze, Mel. Sorry, Mel, I missed that. Go on.
She said of twice.
Of, okay. I will take your word on it. Okay, and Mel, 33 seconds are gone. Continue.
Elevator Blues. New song title, perhaps? Blue suede shoes? Up,
Freeze,
down.
we've got a load of freezes here, but I think I know what's going to happen. Bob.
Blue.
We had blue and blues. Not the same. Elevator blues, blue suede shoes.
I only heard blue, so...
Incorrect challenge, but once again for clarity, because Mel, you continue on, the words you just said do carry over. Okay? Because it's a continuation. Go.
Rocking on anyway. That's what I do. Elvis Presley entertains. Always. Even to empty room. Claustrophobic in here. Must sing. Distract myself. Maybe that will power electricity.
Freeze? Was that a freeze?
No, I was cheering her on.
Oh, incorrect challenge. Sorry, I thought that was a wave. Okay. And Mel, all your words still continue and carry over. Continue.
Onwards we go. Moving once again. Goal in sight. Keep singing.
Cheer for you.
Freeze. I'm not sure who got in there first. Was it Tim or Norm? Tim, you spoke first. Go on.
In.
Repetition of in. Okay,
Yep.
1 minute 23 is gone. So 7 seconds remain. Tim, it is over to you. Go.
Songs are good. I love them. Being Elvis
And that is
Presley.
time. That is time.
Damn it.
Stolen point right at the end. Okay, so audience, that was the last game of active play. We are about to come on to the big vote. So, same as before, half of our performers will be able to progress through. Now, obviously, I will just give a slight acknowledgement that George and Mel did join us quite late, so they didn't get the benefit of bonus points. So if you are in support of them, they will need your support. But that isn't to say that you should support them or not support them. Support whoever you want. But this is going to come to the big vote in a moment, but not yet. I will put voting is open into the chat. Once that appears in the chat, there'll be a 2-minute period of voting. At the end of that 2 minutes, I will put voting is over. And any votes that come before or after the voting period will not count. You'll actually get ever so slightly longer than the 2 minutes. Just because of the time delay, I will make sure from an audience perspective that at least on one of the platforms, 2 minutes has been able to pass. So, with this, our performers tonight looking for a place in the grand finale are Bob, Christy, Marty, Diz, Lana, Tim, Norm, Deirdre, Mel, and George. Okay, so with this, Guys, you've been on the show before. You know to keep the audience entertained. As I do this, I'm going to put into the chat that voting is now open. Over to you guys.
Go team.
Can we do like I feel like you guys would be down for that. I can play David in this instance. I feel like a banana. Who wants to go?
What is this, a line game?
Yeah.
I feel like a banana
Okay.
because I'm very appealing.
Hey.
I feel like a banana because I want to split.
Way!
Is it Sunday yet? No, that's
No, I
that's
liked
not
it. I liked it.
I feel like a banana because there's a bunch of
It's
them.
okay.
I feel like a very cheap. I feel like a very cheap banana. I'm Poe. Tassie.
Hey.
I mean, I love to improv. I love monkeying around.
Yes.
A lot of you aren't giving jokes because you're yellow.
You'd make a nice Chiquita.
This is a real good mashup of people.
Okay, change bread.
Bread. Oh. Any way you slice it, this has been a great show.
I feel like bread because I'm just loafing around.
I feel like bread sourdough.
I
Yeah.
need to plantain some more great ideas.
Feel a bit crusty today.
1 minute has
Feel like a heel.
passed. 1 minute has passed.
I feel like a heel because I have to point out to Christine that we've changed to bread.
It's
Well, you
snowing.
tell
It could,
heel.
hey, it could be banana bread.
It could be
You
banana
gotta
bread.
tell- You got to tell a well-bred dog to heel, so I got nothing.
It was the
So,
yeast you could do.
It was the very yeast.
If I get out of here,
I also think we need to heal.
Tried to rise
Okay.
to the occasion.
I got nothing.
Hey. Anybody
This
have
is-
any else?
This
I
is
got
funny.
one.
He left no crumbs.
Things have
Good
gone
job.
a bit awry, huh?
Hey.
Does anyone like gluten-free food?
Put this into
No.
Don't be sourdough.
It's
Okay.
snowing in Canada. I'm glad I'm toasty inside.
Audience, you only get to vote once. A few seconds left. Only one vote.
repeat a vote.
Come on, don't be crummy.
Haha. Okay, voting is
You
now
were better than
closed.
that.
Voting has now closed. Any votes that come through now will not be counted, audience. I think you even got
Thank you,
a
minions.
few extra seconds because the timer didn't start at the instant I pressed it. So I'm gonna count up where we're at, and I'll let you know the result in a second. But well done, guys.
All right. Thank you.
So we keep going with that.
If you voted
Yeah.
for me, it's free koalas for everyone.
Really?
Well, now I'm going to vote for
Got
it.
it in the pocket.
Wow.
Wait, I thought it was chlamydia. I thought it was koalas had chlamydia.
No.
They have
What was
AIDS
the-
and chlamydia?
Christy, what did you say last time? It was something about a free trip to Australia, but I missed the first half of the sentence yesterday.
Oh, it's just a free flight to Australia. Like,
I heard that part, but what was the beginning of the sentence? Do you remember?
it's
I
just
don't.
broke for me again.
Go,
I'm just
okay,
enthusiastic about competition.
That's fair. I'm about to-
Damn,
okay.
when was the opera singer around? I was like, how do I sneak in an opera house joke? Oh, I don't know
Oh,
any
yeah.
opera house puns.
My
Indian
wife
purpose.
works for the opera.
Really? So
Yeah.
you know all the jokes.
Wait a minute.
well, no.
Isn't Bob a sportscaster?
He
I
used
was
to
a
be.
Is
weathercat.
he?
I was a weatherman for a little while.
Weathercaster? It's
Okay,
kinda close.
guys,
You got
we
the-
have got the
those
results
sports puns.
through. We have got the results through. So, I just want to say once again, audience, thank you so much for watching tonight. There is another semi-final tomorrow night. But, I would like to say thank you to everyone who has taken part so far in the championship. And I can now announce that half will go through, half will remain at this stage, and everyone has done a fantastic job tonight. But going through to the grand finale will be Deirdre, well done. Will be Diz, well done. Will
Thank
be
you.
Marty, well done. will be Christy. Well done. And will be Bob. Well done, well done. So well done, everyone. Norm, Lana, Tim, Mel, George, everyone has done fantastic tonight. Audience, put any final thoughts or comments into the comment section, and we'll endeavour to read them aloud at the end of the show tonight. But for now, let's find out where you can find all of our performers on social media. Starting with Bob, where can the people find you?
Well, you can find me just by my name on the screen there. I have an improv troupe celebrating its 31st year called Quick Wits. And there's a couple of books I've written on Amazon. Just look them up under my name and you'll find them. Fantastic.
Christy, where can the people find you?
Yes, you can find me on Instagram at Christiana_Liz. That's Christiana. It's like Christian with an A at the end. Very special. So follow me there.
Fantastic. Marty, where can the people find you?
You can find me on Instagram at WhatWoulJesusGlue, where you'll see all my weird art and stuff.
Fabulous. Norm, where can the people find you?
You can find me on the extravaganza tomorrow that Mel will be hosting, and there'll be a performance by Extreme at 4 p.m. Eastern and with professionals at 8:09 p.m. Eastern.
Fantastic. Tim, where can the people find you?
You can find me in Providence, Rhode Island with the Providence Improv Guild, and also do a search for Timothy Killday. I got Instagram and some Facebook too. But thanks for coming here.
Thanks so much. Lana.
You can check out my Facebook pages, Alligator Improv and Self-Expression, and improvisers who love D&D and or other tabletop RPGs.
Fantastic. Diz.
Oh, you can find me on TikTok. I've got a new page. Oh, for God's sake. Just look for Steven Diz 3000. I've got a pretty successful series of TikToks about weird searches that people are doing on my company website. And it's a lot of fun. I pick a new search every day and figure out what the hell they were looking for.
Okay, Deirdre.
Okay, my name is down below, I think. People can verify that for me. I was going to make a similar joke to Tim, but if you look up my name, just add .com at the end. All my social media is linked on there. That is it.
Fantastic. Mel.
As Norm said, you can find me performing with the Improv Professionals tomorrow on the Extravaganza. You can also find us performing on Socially Distant Improv on Facebook. And I also have a YouTube channel with some sketches and some comedy called Mel.Licious. Check it out.
Fabulous. George.
Well, people can find me performing with Queen City Comedy with a troupe called Close Distance every Sunday, last Sunday of the month.
Fantastic. And my name is David Pustansky. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at David Pustansky, spelled Pustansky. You can also, as I always have been reminding you this week, get any of my books, including the Big Book of Improv Games, the Improviser's Bucket List, and the Ultimate Guide to Creating Virtual Theatre. All of them are available from www.extreme.tv and on Amazon. But with that, let's see here. Tom says, tell Deirdre, Mum said see you soon, February 11th, flying in. So there we go. If there's any other announcements to announce, let them know. Emily says, yay Norm. Dawna says, it is getting harder as they are all so funny. Congratulations to all. Our current world champion, who did not defend this year, Rob says, great show. Congrats to those who advanced. Remember, winning and joining the club is like being made partner at a law firm. Have to pay member dues. I don't quite understand that, but thank you very much there, Rob. So with that, until next time, make sure you smash the subscribe button to the Extreme Improv YouTube channel, and then stay safe, always stay extremed, and ciao for now. Boom, and we're off the air.
Yay!
And boom, it's over, and we're off the air. Time to chill out, throw your knickers in the air. Remember the good times, cause none of it was real. Remember the memories and how they made you feel. It's over in a flash like a one fever dream. Remember the memories and always stay extreme. Shut your face over, you've not had enough. It's time to play out from your street vision class. Remember the good times, cause none of it was real. Remember the memories and how they made you feel. It's over in a flash like a one-way dream. Remember the memories and always stay extremes. Get ready now, people, we're gonna commit a crime. Our jokes are killer, it's extreme improv time. Listen up, man, we're gathering the van. It's getting out of hand. We can say yes and it's not a scam. It's not a scheme. We say yes and then we always stay extreme. I buckle up, kids, get ready for the show. It's extreme improv, you ready, let's go. You laugh so hard you'll get indigestion. Stick your hands and give us a suggestion. We make stuff up on whatever you say. Cards and monkeys ready to play. You have no shame, we're about to get mean. Always remember to always stay. Show your face, you've not had enough. It's time to play, it's extreme improv. Shut your face, you've not had enough. It's time to play, it's extreme improv. We're bursting your bubble, we're making a scene. We're causing some trouble, always stay extreme. On stage and online, we're fooling around. We never stall a time and we're making the sound. Show your face, you've not had enough.